So I'm new to the YouTube game. I've found some amazing pages. Bryan, Lomax, Movie Talk, Cody Leach, Drumdums, Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, Bloodbath and Beyond. There are so many great horror pages out there. And I'm in the Killer Flicks Facebook group, and it's so cool. Oh my gosh. Being a fan of horror, I could bring it up in school and no one would talk about it. I'm the only one who knows. Maybe someone saw the latest commercial for whatever rebooted franchise there was, but that was it. You feel like an outcast at times, and to belong in a group right now that accepts everyone is like incredible. And they're all coming out with their ranking of said franchise videos right now, and I don't want to do that right now because I don't want to cement how I feel about a certain franchise in the films of it, because certain parts play in, like your nostalgia of it. If you see one live in theaters, obviously it's going to be play a big difference. So I'm going to do my ranking of the the 13th, my favorite horror franchise, but this is not official, and you know what? It may always change. I think all of you watching this are going to feel the same. So I'm going to rank the Friday the 13th franchise how I feel right now. Some of these I've rewatched recently. Other ones, it's been since I was maybe 12, 13 years old. So here we go. I got it set up on Wikipedia. Which one do I think is the worst Friday the 13th right now? Looking at the list, you know what? Oh, I'm torn between these two, but we're going to give it to, oh shit, Jason X. It was just too comical for me. I know Deadmeat absolutely loves this one. And I get it. If I had to rewatch it now, it'd probably rank higher. The kills in it by Jason are incredible. It's over the top cheesy. And you know what? If I was directing a Friday the 13th movie, I'd probably go for over the top too, because it'd be the 13th installment. Up next of my second worst, but even though I'm saying worst, I would rewatch any of these any day. They're all so fun to watch. I'm gonna go to Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, 1993. It was a different type of film. The kills are great in it. I haven't seen it in a long time. Most of the time I watch it, it's a PG rated version on TV, but it's still absolutely fantastic, and I love that one. Up next would probably be Friday the 13th, Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. I feel the same way about all of you. When I was watching this movie as a kid, I loved the kills. I loved every part when Jason was in it. I was intrigued. I love this film. But the whole Takes Manhattan part, as if you've watched it, you know the Manhattan is only in the final phase of this movie, and that sucks. But at the same time, you know what? I will take Jason killing people on a boat any day. If they had a new Jason killing people movie every single Friday, I'm going to be in line to watch that movie. Up next on my list is, this is so tough. I'm just looking at the list right now and I'm going to have to go after how I feel. I know people say Kane Hodder is the best Jason, but I don't know. I think the Jason films are more based off of everyone around Jason. So I'm going to say Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Again, I love this one. I rewatched it like a week ago. I had such a good time watching it. The whole, telekinesis? The protagonist, she has telekinesis and she's able to fight Jason on her own. That was cool. The Jason in it is absolutely bloody and graphic. That is like, it's so cool to see Jason like that. He finally feels like a monster. Up next on the list, I'm going to say, it's tough. It feels like a good split. I'm going to say Friday the 13th Part 2. I've only watched it a few times. It's probably the first full Friday the 13th I probably ever watched. I was 12, maybe 11. Obviously, the wheelchair death was great. I rewatched it not a couple of years ago. It was good. It was solid. It was shorter. The final girl, you believed in her. Again, that's what I love about this ranking video. It's not official. Maybe if I was watch them all right now, I'd have a different opinion. 10 years from now, I'd definitely have a different opinion about how I feel right now. So Part 2 is part raw and unedited because this is my shit. So I'm going to put it at number 2. And next would be Part 1. Pamela Voorhees is a killer. Spoiler alert. It's still solid, great horror movie. I could only imagine what it's like seeing any of these films in theaters. Keep in mind, I'm 23 years old, so there's only one I really got to see in theaters, and we'll get to that one. It's usually lower on people's list, and that drives me nuts. Next, we'll get Friday the 13th Part 5. I rewatched it on Netflix recently. I'd rank it a little bit higher. It's not the worst one in the franchise. I know Jason's not the killer, but it's the last one of the original 9 I got to see. It was the one that invaded me. It wouldn't come on TV. I couldn't find it in video stores growing up. Blockbuster just did not have it. Finally got to see it. I've rewatched it many times. You know what? I still enjoy it. So be it. Up next, we're going to place... Don't hate me. I'm running out of numbers. Freddy versus Jason. Yeah. Okay. I was 8 years old. Freddy vs. Jason was the biggest movie. The commercials keep coming on. It scared the living shit out of me. I did not want to watch it. I was so scared. But because of this, the Scream channel kept every Tuesday, Thursday was Nightmare on Elm Street marathons. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday was Friday the 13th. And so I got to catch up on all these. And, it eventually made me excited for the movie. The movie was eventually released. It'd be on TV. And I remember watching Freddy vs. Jason. It's incredible. It's what us horror fans need. Next, I'm going to say Friday the 13th, the final chapter, is actually not one of my favorite ones. I know most people put it as number 1. But to me, it's another, again, when it comes to stereotypical Jason, it is number 1 for that. It is great for it. Being a 13-year-old boy and seeing this movie is fucking great. I think it has the most nudity of any horror film I've ever seen. Kills right on point. Everything just stereotypical Jason. I've had this show someone a Jason film. It's going to be this one. And then we're going to go Friday the 13th. The remake. I loved it. It's the Friday the 13th of my generation. If I brought a girl over for date night, if I wanted a new revamp, just the quality of the film, just cameras are better nowadays. The cinematography is just generally better. It's a more higher budget feeling film was the remake. I know people bitch about the plot, the character development, this and that, but you know what? It's if I went out in the woods and I saw Jason Voorhees, he would look like how he looks in this film. So be it. I have had many of date nights this film, and I enjoy it constantly. When I watch a Friday the 13th movie, I want Jason, I want kills, maybe a naked girl or two. This one just hits right on the spot. I don't understand the hate towards it. So weird. Friday the 13th was never a cinematic masterpiece. It's not a Psycho. It's not a Silence of the Lambs. Enjoy the over-the-top cheesiness. That's what Friday the 13th freaking is. Sorry, I dropped the phone right there. But number 1 in my books, again, this is unofficial. I'm probably going to change it down the road once I get more subscribers. The one I really love, the one that's just over the top, Jason. It's cheesy. It's great. I love watching it. It is so entertaining. It's obviously Friday the 13th Part 6. Jason Lives. Oh, it's great. Watching as a kid, I don't know what it was about it. I just enjoyed it, It's like, oh my gosh, every minute there's a kill. I like the people in it. The acting seemed funny. I just had a good time watching it. I'd sit there and just watch it. I'm like, I'm home sick from school. I'll put on Friday the 13th Part 6 and I have a great time with this film, It wasn't, I know I'm going to be scared. I know I'm going to see blood and guts, but I'm just going to have a good time watching this guy in a hockey mask kill people. And it makes me love horror. So if you're watching this, thank you for putting up with me. This is off the bat. One raw, unedited video. The quality is probably terrible. I'll do a more official one somewhere down the road, perhaps. Thank you all so much for putting up with me. I wish I made more Jason films. Freaking Paranormal Activity. I don't care how many shitty Jason films they make. I'm still gonna pay just to see a guy in a Jason in a hockey mask kill people. It's not hard to make this film. It's hard to make a great one, but just give me any, But thank you all so much. Please comment what you thought of this video, what you think of the Friday the 13th franchise. I'm probably going to do unofficial ranking videos because I want to do ranking runs, but I don't want to make it set in stone. Thank you all so much. Big shout out to all the horror pages I mentioned. You guys are incredible. Bryan, Lomax, Drumdums, the fact that you guys have subscribed to me is like, wow, to me. If I saw you guys in a group of people and I saw Bryan, Lomax, and Drumdums, and then Kathy Griffin, goodness, you guys above them. You know what? Even Kane Hodder. Fuck it. Fight me, Kane.